stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty-night.
Nope.
And kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me.
It has been a year since we lost Fusion Fall Retro. This came as a shock to many, with Fusion Fall Legacy seemingly within months of being released, as well as expansions planned for Retro in the near future. Retro came as a saving grace to many when it was released, as well as a distractor of how dire reality was in early quarantine down the road. This was seemingly history repeating itself, tormenting a group of fans who was still repairing its broken heart from the past actions of a sworn enemy in Cartoon Network. Very little and very few knew what to do in the weeks following the shutdown. The mixed emotions of anger, sadness, and disappointment were all present, especially in a time of uncertainty, both with the game and in the world. A couple of initiatives began to contact Cartoon Network, eerily similar to the petitions from 8 or so years ago. Large masses of individuals spent time indicating their support either through emailing Cartoon Network or signing the aforementioned petitions. This once again was futile. Fortunately, we saw the emergence of a couple of leaders running the game back again for a second time. To name just a couple, the man is in the works of Fusion Fall Rewritten. Despite how impressive the development of a Minecraft mod of the game is, it is not the original game. Broden, on the other hand, raised expectations with his project Refuse. This was a closer representation of the game. We haven't heard from him or his project since July or so. Lack of communication does not always indicate a project is dead, but hope is what drove the majority of the community through a Fusion Fall-less summer of COVID. This hope received an answer in late August, with one of the most impactful members and teams of the past year announcing their presence. Cake Lancelot posted on Tuesday, the 18th of August, the release of Open Fusion. Although just a Landwalker originally, all of the characters as well as the entirety of the world being present was incredibly exciting for a community on the upswing but still experiencing withdrawals. A collective holding of our breath and excitement for the upcoming weeks was experienced. Progress was made once again in early September, with release 1.1 granting us the ability to save our characters. Although the game was still not very playable, even something progressing towards the resemblance of the game that was ripped from us merely 5 months prior exceeded even the highest of expectations. At the same point in time, we saw the announcement of Worlds Collide, a game which is more comparable to Fusion Fall Legacy in that it is a reimagination rather than a recreation of the game. Although there hasn't been a release date announced, there's an immense amount of hype surrounding the game. The absolute gorgeous trailers on their Twitter and YouTube channel have edged fans of the game for a few months now. Although obviously a side does not need to be picked, it presents an interesting option. Continued investment in a game we know, or redirecting that fanfare for a sexy wildcard. The most recent update of Open Fusion presented us with nearly every mission being playable and every monster being implemented. There are two versions of the game, one which is the pre-Academy update and another which is based among the Academy update. A further explanation of this is provided in a linked update video of mine, as the OpenFusion dev team and community have provided nearly the entirety of this channel's content for the past 8 months. It is expected that the complete game will be released about 6 months following the most recent update, that being in late December. Optimistically speaking, we are 2 months away from a game that we lost 12 months ago. None of this could have been done without the community, its unwillingness to give up, and the absolute geniuses behind the multitude of projects in development. It would have been easy to take the punch to the stomach last April and to give up on the game. The absolute resiliency of this community, even in the face of mistreatment and uncertainty, is commendable. It has been a year without Fusion Fall Retro. What will the next hold?